Hey folks, BlackCross here. Welcome back to Bloodborne. Alright then guys, so in the last video, we completed the first layer of the Chalice dungeon in the lower Tremere layer. However though, last video I did say I was going to finish that off. I will eventually, because obviously in this Let's Play I'm going to fight against the Queen Yharnam again. For the third time, I believe now. But at any rate though, I want to go ahead and show you guys something. I have 9 Ritual Blood 4, which is what we need in order to access the Alien Loran Chalice dungeon. That being said, we need 4 Cold Bloom Flower, or Cold Blood Flower Bloom. Now, I was trying to look up, and I was like, what Chalice dungeon is that from? Well, as it turns out, you don't get it from a Chalice dungeon. You get it in the Nightmare Frontier, which is conveniently in the same area where Amidala is. So we're going to go ahead and just go to the Forbidden Woods and try to get our hands on the Tossless Stone, where we will hopefully be successful in attaining the Chalice for the Chalice dungeon, which will have the beast claws themselves. And I apologize if I'm out of breath, but last night was pretty exhausting for me, what it was. I'm recording it, as of the time of this recording, it is almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I just had got off of work, took a bath, and I thought, you know what, it's been a while since I've recorded Bloodborne, I might as well go ahead and record a bit. And that wasn't too bad, actually. And down you go. There's a lot we need to do through here, but my main goal is to get the Alien Loran Chalice, so that way we can get the beast claws. As of right now, nothing else really matters. I mean, in terms of level, I think we're in good shape. In terms of health, I think I'm good. And in terms of, like, blood files and stuff, I'm in good shape. I say I'm in good shape, but... oh, come on. Oh, that's right. My, insight's high. So far I have not, well, I have to use one, but it's restocked now. But, like I said, we're going to get the Tossless Stone. Now, I do want to go ahead and explore the Forbidden Woods for 2 reasons. Number 1, because of the beast claws that you get in the Forbidden Woods. Or rather, on the way to the Forbidden Woods. The point is that there's a particular item that I need in order to complete the said beast build. I was about to say, this is going to be a problem. Nope. I don't think this... actually, yeah, it does. I just had to remember real quickly. I was like, does this thing use its abilities right here? But apparently, it does. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Because I remember in my earlier days of playing Bloodborne, it used its abilities, and it's terrified me. And since then, I've always been cautious about those creatures. Now, a lot of people hate those, brain suckers. And for good reasons. My arch enemy in this game, on the other hand, are those multi-eye, frenzy-enhancing creatures. You know the one that cause frizzy on you at all times. It's like, even if you're right behind them trying to sneak up on them, they cast frizzy on you, and it just, unless you have a large HP pool, and you stagger them, that's your only way of being able to beat them. Other than that, not much choice. Except the frenzy, and probably death as well.
The password.
Find it weird that a dead body has been standing there this whole time, and all you get is insight. Which, I mean, record, that's the main course of the game itself, is that you attain insight in order to see the real world itself. In other words, you get to see all of what's going on around you. But by attaining insight, more danger follows afterwards. I'm kind of surprised they've never done a Bloodborne 2, or rather, they're not announcing a Bloodborne 2. I think a large amount of people wanted a Bloodborne 2, but it just, apparently it wasn't going to happen. Or at least not this early. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. Whew, for a second there, I was like, wait, that guy can kill me in one shot at this point. I need to back up. Now, technically, there's a little bit of an item up here, as well as a big dude. So, get ready. That killed ya. Thank goodness. Think I'll have that rather than you try to pummel me. Actually, knowing that I can do that, I probably shouldn't try trying to counterattack anything. Ugh. Technically, it's pronounced visceral attack, but for some reason, I keep getting that mixed up for some reason. I don't know why either. It's just, I seem to have trouble pronouncing it. It's like it's visceral, and it keeps rolling out as one other word. About to say, where'd the lamp go? Good thing these things are dying in one hit, so that's a plus. Which is weird, too, because, I mean, record is a strength weapon, but it's only up to +6. Maybe I've leveled up higher than I should, which my strength is at 20, so it's not that high. Then again, I guess it's because of the fact that it is a strength weapon, is that it can stagger enemies. But still, it's me thinking. That's what it is. It's me overthinking things. As many times as I played Bloodborne, even I haven't quite figured out all the kinks and secrets. For example, I'm just now learning that the blood-starved beast, there's a reason why it's called the blood-starved beast. It is simply because it is starving for blood. More specifically, probably your blood. So, as the text would say, it is starving for blood. So your main method of choice is to give it blood. And those items that lure beasts because of the scent of blood, both of you die already. Figured there was one more crow. Oh well, whatever. But, if you throw one of those, blood vials, the luring blood rather, it will lure the blood-starved beast away from you and anyone else, because its main concentration is towards the scent of blood. And I'm just like, wait, that was a thing that you could do at a boss? I just thought it was weird. No. Okay, why are you not dead? Okay. Need to pull this thing out. That was your fault, really. But I never knew that. I never knew that those blood lure things actually lured the blood-starved beast. I just figured it only worked for the regular hound beast. But apparently it works for the boss blood-starved beast. It impressed me so much. I was like, holy shit, I did not know that. Wish I knew that sooner. It makes fighting that thing a lot more easier, I bet. That was a waste. There we go. We're getting close to where we'll get the Tartarus Stone. But like I said, I want to go ahead and explore this area so that we don't have to worry about visiting it again and having to do the whole thing again. It is up right here. And I know I can explore down there, but for the time being right now, I want to go ahead and get the Tartarus Stone out of the way.
The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood in my view. A most frightful fate. Oh my! But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
Thank you. Now I have access to it. And supposedly, earlier in the heyday of Bloodborne, there was a glitch found that if you killed those hounds and walked towards the 6th floor and circled around, it would respawn and despawn the hounds. So you would always get blood echoes. But that was before they patched it, so it's one of those things where it's like, I found so many secrets about Bloodborne every single time I go back into it, because it's like, I never knew half of this stuff. Or rather, I never bothered experimenting with it, per se. There we go. Need to be careful because the bagman's nearby. What am I doing? Here we go. There's also a character I want to go ahead and kill off real quickly. So that way I can obtain more beasthood. Or rather, the rune of more beasthood. There you are. I father Gascoigned your ass right there. Quite literally, in fact. I invented that term. What I did, I invented it. He got himself caught within tombstones, and I basically one-shot him. Making certain I'm not missing any items. Nope, but I see an easy kill for me. Whoa, almost missed you right there. Well, too late for this one. Wait. Well, B, it turned around. Nope! It is definitely not safe. No matter what I do, you always fall over. It's like normally whenever I do it right here, he falls over. But this is just not a safe area for any enemy, I guess. It's like no matter what I do, they'll just fall through the hole. Completely. Then again, the most common thing that I would normally do whenever I'm playing this is that towards Hemrick, there's a spot in the barnyard where when you encounter those black witch summon things, I don't really know what they're technically called, but those things just, whenever I do a fish roll on them at all, they'll just clip through the wall and die. So it's like, oh, never mind. I mean, they don't really drop items, I don't think. Or if they do, I never was able to grab one before it just falls through the floor. Okay. Thought you got the best of me. I don't think so. At least I'll stack up on blood files. You tried. You tried so hard to get a hit on me. And I was like, nope. I don't want that. Oh gosh. That lag. I don't know if the game is trying to render my speed, or if the game is like, oh gosh, I feel dizzy. I think it's probably that. I should probably stop being mean to them. You know? It's like, boom! Boom! And the guy's like, ow! Why do you be so mean to me? Even these things, they're like, oh god, my head hurts. Also, I have a shit ton of blood echoes right now. Don't want to forget the cannon, too. That cannon's going to be nice for this build. Okay, I figured you would have been active.
Have you got a screw loose? Or is it your animal intuition? You hunters have got more blood on your hands.
Probably shouldn't be doing this, but I find it more effective.
Hunters are killers, nothing less. You call me a beast? A beast? What would you know? I didn't ask for this. Rancid beasts, every last one of us.
And that takes care of it. And I know it would have been easier for me if I just sent him to Aveska's clinic. But what would be the fun of that? I'm a hunter of beasts. Therefore, I hunt beasts. And if I know someone was turning to beasts, I kill them. That is the logic, isn't it? Well, I got the cannon now. Now we're fixing to activate that shortcut, which means we won't have to worry about having to go through a long way in order to get here. Then again, I may use this area for farming purposes, like blood vials and stuff. One thing's for certain, the battle situation is going to change once I switch to the beast claws. Because the hunter's axe is like both long and short range. And it's very convenient. But now I'm going to have to learn a whole new strategy on how to fight enemies. Because the beast claws, essentially, I'm going to be up close all the time. So, therefore, by definition, I'm going to have to get used to the idea of, like, being really close.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, Master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Have you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit the start. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League. The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
I find it weird that that's actually the same voice actor that acts for Solaire. Really, it is odd. I mean, Solaire is so nice and kind. This guy is murderous and vicious and wishes nothing but revenge against the beast for all hunters alike. Yet they both consider cooperation to be the main goal of the necessity. Cute.
Now, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing. And each other. Always.
Good to know. Now, I do know that technically I have to destroy 5 vermin whenever I find them. And that way I have the ability to summon him into the majority of the battles that I will probably summon him in. I only know of like 2 right off. There's the horse beast one for Logwyd and his holy sword mode, and then there's the I can't remember that boss's name now all of a sudden. But no, it is Logwyd. Because the flaming cleric beast is actually Lawrence. Yeah, it took me a sec. I had to think for a second. I was like, wait, who's who now? It's like, no, I had it right. Anyway, let's talk to the doll and get our stats fixed.
Welcome home, good. What is it you just... Very well, let me...
Let's see here. We have a lot to work with. In all honesty, my stats as it is are good, but if I'm gonna level anything up... I should have enough to where I can level that one more.
Farewell, good mate.
Or at least have enough stuff to use. Very close. But that's why we sell shit. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't need that many. There we go. I think that should be enough to level up, I think. It was only like 30,000. Not exactly 31, so...
Very well.
There we go. Go one more for stamina. That way I have enough breathing room to back up, just in case. Well, at this rate right now, I'm gonna run out of time in just a sec. Because our next video that we're gonna do, we are going to get our way to the Godhead, to where we can have access to the first layer of the lecture hall room. And then we'll have access to the Nightmare Frontier, grab the materials needed for the Aileen Loran Chalice, and then we'll beat Amidala to get said Chalice. But that will all depend on how the progression goes in the next video. So in the next one, we will do all that. But thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. See you later, guys.